Okay, good morning. I just showered and I wanted to do a face mask today. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, I was going to do this face mask today now that I feel clean because I felt disgusting yesterday. And I got my period this morning, so. Also, it is early in the morning, so the sun is still shining through the leaves. Thus, this weird shadowy stuff going on right now. Anyways, so I just took a shower, and I haven't done a face mask in a while, so I was going to use this one, the Origins, can't see with all the shadows, the Origins Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask. I really like this mask. I feel like it really pulls everything out of my face, and I have stuff to pull out of my face right now, for sure. I was drinking at a wedding this weekend, and I got my period today. I had pizza on Sunday. It just hasn't been good. So I got a lot of crap that's coming out of my face, I feel like, and I just want to help it. So I'm going to put this on. I'm going to put my contacts in, and then I'm going to do my hair, aka brush my hair, and do some other like maintenance stuff. And then I'm going to do my makeup and I'm going to talk because I feel like I have stuff to say. So, yep. First I'm just going to apply the mask. Also, I don't really care if there's a right way to apply a mask or not. I'm doing it this way. This way works for me. It gets the mask on. So if I'm supposed to be using like a paintbrush or whatever, I'm not doing that because my finger works just fine. Thank you very much. Okay, we're just gonna leave it at that. Let it dry, let it do its thing while I do other stuff. Alright, I don't know if anybody else has this struggle, but I haven't washed my hair since Saturday morning, and it is now Tuesday morning. And then whenever I like shower and comb my hair afterwards, I have like a crap ton of hair stuck in my comb. Like, you know how you lose like a certain amount of hair every day? Like it just naturally like falls out or whatever every day. It's like when I don't wash my hair, I just keep it in this bun, so all that hair has no opportunity to fall out. So then when I finally do take down my hair and wash it, it's like 3 days worth of hair that would have come out but didn't, and it's disgusting. So basically while this mask dries, yeah, and then I just pull out the extra dead stuff, which is extra disgusting. I don't know what my voice is like this right now. Okay, this is just really, really gross. So while this mask dries, I'm probably gonna stop talking because it's by my mouth and I don't want it to crack and stuff. So I'm gonna like file and clip my nails and stuff and just clean up like the dead skin cuticles, whatever. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. Okay, I just wanted to say I feel like it's worth mentioning that I am not actually really like doing my hair today. Just because it's probably gonna be a busy day and I just don't want to spend time waiting for it to dry. Plus I'm going to work out, maybe, probably. I just don't want to spend time on making it look decent. I also have to cut it. I feel like I literally just cut it, but I hate how long it gets in the front here. I would rather it be like where the top like tooth of my comb is, and then kind of like go down gradually. I don't know. I literally just cut it like 2 weeks ago, so also I said I wasn't gonna talk. That's really working out. Anyways, I just wanted to mention, like, I'm not doing my hair, but I mean, I guess I'm still doing it today. I'm still gonna dry it today. I always dry it with an old t-shirt so it's soft and it doesn't like pull at my hair and break it more while it's wet, because that's when it's the most fragile. So yeah, I just like will squeeze the extra water out of it because I just want it to get dry, because it's so inconvenient waiting for it to dry because it's curly and frizzy and it's just a struggle. So anyways, I just wanted to show you guys that I do dry my hair a little bit with the towel, just to get it more dry before I let it air dry. So okay, I will see you later, soon, maybe, I don't know. Stay. Okay, so I washed off this stuff. I feel so much better. I don't know if you can see. I don't know, my face was just looking real nasty before this, and I just feel so much more pure. I am putting on this moisturizer. It's the Cetaphil Moisturizing Cream. I very purposefully use a cream, moisturizing cream, not a moisturizing lotion, because the lotion just like, it like soaks into my skin and then my skin is still dry. Does that make sense? Cream, I feel like, actually keeps my skin moisturized, which is what I want. Especially when I had acne and I was using Accutane. This cream saved my freaking life. And I started using it because I saw, I don't know if anybody remembers watching Liz Megan. Liz? Her name was Liz. She had like a bunch of crazy like makeup tutorials and stuff, but I mostly watched her because she had acne, and sometimes she would share like what was working with her, what was working for her, like in terms of like skincare and whatever to help with her acne. And I think she was on Accutane maybe at one point, I don't know, but basically I was like, someone relates to my struggle, and she used this as her moisturizer. And then I also looked it up one day. I was like, what actually keeps me moisturized? And whatever answers I found on Google, it said buy something that, make sure it says moisturizing cream, not moisturizing lotion. So anyways, that's why I use a moisturizing cream now. I have been using that for literally like 10 years. Okay. I'm not really gonna be like saying what I'm doing to my face. I honestly don't even want to do my foundation because I feel like eye makeup or like doing my eyebrows or my eyeliner and mascara then looks out of place if my actual like foundation isn't on. So I actually like, I want to do my eyes and stuff, but I don't want it to look out of place, so I'm doing foundation, even though I don't really feel like doing foundation today because I actually like going natural face, but I'm doing it anyways. And I have no idea what I'm doing when I do makeup, so I'm really not going to be talking about it at all as if I know what I'm doing. But I guess if you're curious, I use the L'Oreal True Match in Warm Natural Beige. It's W4. That's what I use. And I use my finger because, like I said, I don't really make up. I don't really make up. Sometimes I do use my sponge, though. I just don't feel like using it today. I wanted to film this video because I started reading Medical Medium's book, Liver Rescue. And by start reading, I literally mean like I started it this morning and I probably made it through like the foreword or like maybe an intro or something. I'm not even sure if I finished that. But basically, I've got a bunch of stupid health stuff going on, which is really frustrating because I'm 26 years old and I would consider myself healthy. Like, I don't really drink on weekends. I know I said I drank this weekend, but it was a wedding. But anyways, I typically don't drink. I drink like probably 5 times a year, if that. I'll say 10 at most, which is not a lot compared to most people my age, 26, living near Chicago. A while ago, it just kind of occurred to me that alcohol is literally poison. can literally die from alcohol poisoning. I was like, why would we put this inside our bodies? And then it was also kind of like it had to do with my acne at the time. I just realized that every time that I drank, it would break me out more. And I was on this whole health thing with my acne and seeing a Chinese doctor and all that. And long story short, I stopped drinking. It just wasn't enjoyable to me anymore. Who likes waking up hungover the next day? I don't. And now that I'm older, being hungover lasts longer. So I think my cat's trying to get in. Come on. Come on. Okay. This isn't the best, but it's something. Anyway, so I'm dealing with all these health things. And I mean, it's not even like as bad as it could be, I guess, also compared to other people, but it's still frustrating. So I'm reading this book, Liver Rescue, because I was recently diagnosed with an autoimmune disease. And basically the solution that the doctors gave me is to pick up a steroid cream and basically just use a steroid cream for the rest of my life. They don't know what causes it. They don't know why I have it. It usually shows up in women who are low in estrogen. So actually, I have to go get a blood test tomorrow to check my hormone levels because you're supposed to check them day 2 of your period, and I got my period today, so it's day 1. Okay, next thing I'm doing is just putting on this Maybelline Fit Me finishing powder in Fair Light. I use this one because it's the most yellow looking powder I can find, and I don't have pink undertones, so I just use this. That's basically my reasoning, that I don't have anything other than that. Some days I might use concealer, but I'm not using it today because I just don't care. So, I don't know. A lot of stuff is just coming up. Basically, when I found out I had this autoimmune thing, and there's really no solution as far as Western medicine is concerned, other than just taking steroids forever, I was like, well, this is baloney. And it's really frustrating, and I don't want to use these steroids for the rest of my life. So I went on this hunt to find answers. So I Googled the autoimmune disease, and no, actually, first I was really frustrated that I try so hard to be healthy, and yet I still have these health issues that I really can't help. And I told my doctor this. I was like really frustrated about it, and she goes, well, nobody really wants to talk about this condition that you have, so that's probably why it seems like other people may be healthy, but they're probably just dealing with similar things and they just don't want to talk about them. And I was like, oh my god, you're right. And so I went home and I went on Instagram and I searched the hashtag for this autoimmune disease, and I actually found people talking about it and people that have it. And I was like, wow, this is great. Like, I feel like at least I have some kind of support, some kind of community, whatever, to discuss this with. I'm going to put some blush on. Okay. Just to not make me look like I have the same color all over my face. Okay, next. What is next? So, back to my story. I went on Instagram and I found people who were hashtagging the same thing that I have, and I found one from maybe Medical Medium or somebody else, but it referenced Medical Medium, and basically Medical Medium says that my condition is based on, or is due to, it's due to like lead in the liver or something like that. So basically to do like a heavy metal detox, and I decided because it's my liver, I would get the Liver Rescue book. But I went on Amazon to look up these books, and they mostly have good reviews, but I always like looking at the 1-star reviews because I just like to see what the negative people have to say, I guess. I don't know. I just have to like to have a well-rounded idea of what I'm getting, the good and the bad, so I know I won't be disappointed, I guess. So I was looking at the 1-star reviews, and a lot of people were basically pissed about the fact that he's not a real doctor and he's basically just like a medium. And I don't know why it didn't like go off in my head before that he's called medical medium, because he gets his information from a spirit. He's literally a medium. Like, I don't know why it like clicked at that moment when I read that review that I was like, oh, right, he's a medium. So this information he's giving isn't based in research. So I decided I was going to read the books, and then I read those 1-star reviews, and I was like, this information is maybe legitimate, but maybe it's not. And then I didn't buy the book. I'm gonna pluck my eyebrows. For like a week or so, I really didn't know what to do because I just felt overwhelmed with like, there's nothing you can do about this condition, and then this information from this guy is fake, and then this information from this guy is fake, and like all the 1-star reviews and whatever. And then I finally was like, you know what the freak do I have to lose? Like, I have nothing to lose. The worst that could happen is that maybe I eat more fruits and vegetables and I'm healthier for it. So I got the book Liver Rescue from the library, so I just started reading it today. I'm leaving to go to Australia on Sunday, so I'm not going to be in the country. I'm going to be on a month-long trip, basically. So I'm not going to have time to like start any kind of lifestyle change, but I want to start this lifestyle change when I get back in December. So I'm going to basically read the book while I'm gone, or read the book on my trip, during my trip, especially on these freaking 13-hour flights I have, which is gonna be fun. Not that I'm complaining, but dang, that's a long time to sit on a flight. Here's my tiny little eyebrow pencil. It's in a rich brown. So basically I just draw on my eyebrows. That's good enough, right? Oh God, it looks awful in this. Maybe it's just because only one's done. Okay, well, that's as good as that's gonna get. I don't know. See what I mean? Like, I don't know. To me, doing eyebrows on like a bare face is weird. Maybe it's because they're so dark. I don't know. Okay, next thing. I have my little eyelid eyeshadow. There we go. Eyeshadow brush. Sometimes I just put on a little bronzer in the area, so I'll put on this bronzer. This is just the e.l.f. bronzer palette. That's all the information I have on that. So it's very technical the way I do this. Got a great technique where I just rub it all over my eyelid, and I don't really care. So that's that. That's literally all I do. Then I have this tiny little brush here. So with this brush, I have this L'Oreal palette, Nude 1, if that's what it's called, I don't know. But basically here it is. There's like a dark brown color right there. I basically just put it on the, like along the edge of this brush, and then I put it on the end of my lid lash line. Sometimes it's difficult for me to make these two eyes look even because I had a surgery on this eye last December. I had a blepharoplasty. Basically, like, my muscle in my eyelid was just stretched out, so my eye didn't open all the way. I was planning on doing a whole other video about that and my experience with that. So if you're interested, stay tuned. And then the last thing I'm gonna do is my mascara. And I just use one of these. Anyways, it's the Voluminous / Paradise. I don't know the brand. Maybelline, probably? I love this mascara. Okay, so there's that. And then other eye, and then I'll be done. And then I'm gonna freaking eat breakfast because I'm starving. So anyways, I guess the whole point of this video was just to, I am reading this medical medium book. I want to find other people who perhaps are in some kind of similar situation. And I just want to talk about it more because people aren't talking about it, and I just think that's not that it needs to be like super talked about, but I feel like people should at least know that they're not alone, because that made me feel better to find other people that were dealing with the same thing I was, and like sharing tips and stuff. So anyways, so basically I was going to try and do some healing, I guess, after I read this medical medium thing, and I wanted to document it. So that is where this whole thing comes into play. So if you would like to follow along with that, or like keep up with my like journey or documentation of this, subscribe to my videos, and I'll probably do stuff like this where I just sit and talk about it, or talk about other stuff like my blepharoplasty that I had on this eye and my thoughts on it and stuff like that. I know I never mentioned the autoimmune disease. Maybe I'll mention it in a different video. If you want to follow along with me, that would be great. Hopefully this whole thing, there's an end in sight, hopefully. So yeah, I'm all done with my makeup. I'm not even gonna touch it. Maybe I will. I just want this eyebrow to go in a little more. Yeah, so I'm not a professional or anything. So this is just me as a regular person doing my regular makeup for a regular day. So anyways, this is the book I'm reading. Medical Medium, Liver Rescue. I'll probably be sharing stuff from the book as I'm reading it. If you want to follow along, I'd love to have you. Just hit subscribe, I guess. I don't know. Never done this. And yeah, my name's Margaret, by the way. I probably never said that at the beginning. I'm not a big intro person. And also this video was very like random. I woke up this morning and I was like, I just feel like I have to talk about this. I just have to talk it out. So there it is. I hope to see you again soon in my next video, and have a great day, everybody.